Okay, here you have several examples of the totem design that you can pick. So we have a monkey, a fox, a beaver, an owl, a moose, a pig. This is a bear, a cat, a crocodile, a panda, a bat, an octopus, an eagle, a fish, chicken, wolf, and lion. So you can pick one of these animals to get started for your totem design. If not, you can design your own totem. So this handout will be provided for you. You can print it out or you can just refer to the screen. I'll provide a downloadable version as well as a version on the SLS lesson page itself. You will also need this worksheet, which is a template for you to draw 3 of your totem designs. If you have not had a chance to print out the totem worksheet, you can just use a piece of plain A4 paper, okay, which you can then fold into 3 and then we can get started. Okay, so I'll show you how to fold this into 3 first. Okay, this is a piece of A4 paper. All you need to do is fold one side down. This width should be about equal to the remaining that you have left, and then you just fold it again. Okay, so you should end up with something that is in 3 sections. It doesn't matter if they're equal or they're uneven, okay, as long as you have 3 sections. Okay, so I'll show you how to use this later if you don't have the template. Okay, for now we will be using the template. Okay, so for my totem design, I'm going to choose a fox. Okay, and don't forget you will have to design 3 totems. So this is just an example to get you started. Okay, so you'll see like a dotted line all around, and what you have to do is you have to draw the dotted line darker later after you have drawn the features of your totem. So I'm going to start with the head of the totem. So remember, I'm doing the fox. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, you can start in pencil first and then you can darken it in either black color pencil or marker later if you want. So this is the eye area or the face area of the fox. Okay, then I have another line here, so this is where the eyes are going to go, and I'm going to draw a V shape like this for the snout. Okay, then the eyes will be almond shaped. Okay, and you can draw that in. If you want, you can draw some fur underneath the cheeks of the fox. So this is an adaptation from my example. So try to use simple shapes. Okay, because all this you're going to cut out later with paper. The belly of the fox has some fur there, so I'm going to use a jaggedy zigzag line, okay, to draw that in a rough oval shape. Fill up the body of the fox, and then you can do his little feet as well. Okay, so like I said, you're going to have to solidify this dotted line because this will be your toilet roll or your paper cup later. Now I'm going to add on the ears. So over here I've just drawn like 2 little oval shapes, so you can do that. Okay, try to put more detail in your drawing or your design. Okay, this is the inside of the ear, and then he has a tail coming out like that, a bushy tail. okay? So you can do something like this, okay? Or you can do the bushy tail facing outwards, okay? So this is one design done. Now I'm going to choose another design, okay? Maybe this time I will choose a bat. Okay, so bat is quite similar to the fox, but he has two wings, okay, sticking out of the side of the totem. So you're going to have to draw the wings here later, okay? So I'm not going to draw the top part, I'm just going to draw the bottom, okay, like a U shape. Then my nose comes down, okay? Bats, well, actually I don't know what size of eyes they have, but in this totem design you can give him some bigger eyes. Okay. By the way, boys, afterwards I want you to color in all of this. Okay, so similar to the fox, he has a furry belly. I'm going to use a zigzag line to show that. Okay, and unlike the fox where I have his toes pointing downwards, I'm going to give my bat toes that point upwards. Okay, and I know I don't have a lot of space, but I'm going to draw the design here. Okay, so this will be the bat wings. And you can draw the little bat paws. Okay, he will have two ears as well. Alright, so now you have drawn a fox and a bat. Like I said before, boys, you can choose to follow any of these animals on the totem, or you can design your own. Okay, so the last one you can decide which one you want. Now, just a few points to note. The first totem should represent you. Okay, so what you can do is you can write this is a fox, and what are the characteristics that you think represents you. So you can say, I am clever. Okay, the other two totems should represent your friends or maybe even your family members, because you might want to make one of these totems and give it to them later on. Okay, so you can write this is a bat. Okay, it represents my friend so and so. Maybe we can say your friend is Ryan. Okay, he is loyal and he has sharp vision. Okay, so bats have very good night vision, right? Okay, so don't forget to write your name, register number and class, and bring this when school reopens, because we're going to carry on with this worksheet. So it doesn't matter if you haven't colored during the today's SLS lesson, you can bring it to school and then you can continue to color it. Okay, so what if you don't have the worksheet? Okay, if you don't have the worksheet, you can just carry on, but you will have to draw out the rough template first. So how you do that is you just draw a big rectangle, okay, to fill up the section. Okay, I'm not even using a ruler, I'm using freehand to do this. Okay, and then on this rectangle you can do a slight curve down and a curve here. So later on you can erase these parts that you don't need. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to draw maybe the owl. Okay, so we try drawing the owl on this. Okay, so I'm going to start with two big eyes, and in between the feathers for my owl. Okay, So here I'm just adding on more detail and adapting it. So if I want more zigzaggedy lines, I can have that. Remember, you're going to cut out these shapes later. Okay, so, and also I want you to color this template. Okay, so I'm going to add a line on the outside even. Okay, so that I increase the size of the owl's eyes. Here I'm going to do the beak. Okay, and the main thing about the owl is going to be the wings, but we'll add the owl's belly first. You might want to have another color for the center of the belly. Okay, the feet can be facing downwards like that. Alright, and then of course we have the wings. Now the wings, I'm going to make it a very simple shape. I do not have enough space on this side, but it doesn't matter. I will just overlap into this space a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to have one wing coming here. Okay, I can choose any design that I want. Okay, maybe a diamond shape, and then the feathers coming out. Okay, so the design and the pattern is up to you. You can do anything you like. Okay, maybe I want to have another curvy line here. Okay, so on this side I don't have enough space, but I'm going to try to draw as much as I can. Okay, try to make it even on both sides. Alright, so whether you're using the template or a plain A4 piece of paper, okay, I want you to finish your 3 totem designs. Make sure you write your name, class and register. You can write a little bit about what the animal is. Okay, so tell me what the animal is and what is the special characteristic of the animal, and then bring this to class when I see you for lessons next week. Okay boys, so I want you to get started now, and you can refer to the handout that I will be providing on SLS, or you can design your own.